Mr. President Ruto, move with speed. This is the biggest litmus test for your own administration. And rein in your deputy president. Let him understand he's there, a heartbeat away from the presidency of this country. God forbid, but if anything were to happen to President Ruto, he steps in there. But the way he's talking right now is not befitting of a person of that kind of a leadership. So we want to see results. And when we talk like that tough, it's because of the pains that are there. Waterborne diseases have already set in. Mothers who have delivered cannot even get porridge. Power stations have shut down because there's no fuel. Not just in Mandera, all of them. And it's as if nothing has happened in our country here. 2 million, the lives of over 2 million people are at risk. In the biggest or the worst, what do you call, El Nino that we have seen, at least in all that I can recollect myself and remember. And I'm not a young man. And our government is mum. It's just sitting there. Whenever there are disasters of this nature anywhere in the world, including the most developed countries, the economy of Florida as a state in the US is more than 10 times the economy of Kenya. And whenever there are things like that, floods, hurricanes, typhoons, the Federal Emergency Management Agency of the US steps in. President of this from Washington, D.C. goes there to see how it's going. Coordination. The biggest economies in the world, when they have an earthquake, the whole world, they make an appeal to the whole world. We haven't made an appeal right now to the globe. This disaster is of a magnitude that even Kenya government cannot cope with it on its own without the support of the international community. Why are people not talking about it? Why is this government sitting on its very, very happy? So we're calling on the government, as a matter of emergency, an agency, to immediately declare the national disaster in here and make an appeal, a flash appeal to the international community. They need air droppings. Food has got to be dropped from the air. Massive helicopters, which can transport 10 tons, more than 10 tons, must be deployed. 2 million people who do not have their livelihood is not a small number. I know we'll have a problem dealing with it alone as a country, but I think with the international community coming on board, we shall be in a position to save lives and try and mitigate the effects of this disaster right now. So ours is just to say, where is the government? Where is the Kenya government? Where is it missing in? It's missing out. When its own people, its own citizens, who have been marginalized institutionally, institutional government guided marginalization for 70 years or 60 years since independence. When we don't even have more than 100 miles of tarmac in the whole of that region. And everywhere else, tarmac goes all the way to the farms of people and homes of people. And again, this happens, in the very least, in the past, this appeal used to be done, and the international community used to come in and try and support us. And the people, you save lives. So ours right now is to say, move with the speed. Move, Mr. President. Mr. President Ruto, move with the speed. This is the biggest litmus test for your own administration. And rein in your deputy president. Let him understand he's there, a heartbeat away from the presidency of this country. God forbid, but if anything were to happen to President Ruto, he steps in there. But the way he's talking right now is not befitting of a person of that kind of a leadership. So we want to see results. And when we talk like that tough, it's because of the pains that are there.